Hi everyone, it's Teri here from Ballet Now. Welcome to this week's class, which is called Thighs and Buns. I hope you're all ready to feel the burn with me. Just a quick note before we get started, guys. If anything hurts at any point during the class, please do stop, pause the video and take a break. And also feel free to stop and pause at any time to grab a drink of water. Okay, let's get started. So let's start in a first position with the first bra bar of the arms. And we're going to go demi and stretch. Demi, demi, bringing the arm up to first, stretch. Then we're going to roll through the feet all the way up to the demi point, hold, hold. We're going to drop down to come up, down to come up, down, tendu second with the arm out into second position as well, and lower down back to bra bar. Demi, stretch, demi, demi, stretch. Now rolling through the feet again, 6, 7, 8. We're going to drop down to come up and down to come up. Down, taking the arm out to second, back to first with the feet and back to bra bar with the arms. Now we're going to do this twice through and I really want you to feel it at the back of the legs just underneath the glutes. So let's give it a go. Here we go. Demi and stretch. Demi, demi, bringing the arm to first to second. Roll through the feet, 7, 8. Now switch those backs of the legs and up. And down and up. Keep those knees nice and straight. 6, 7, and back to bra bar with the arm. Demi, stretch, demi, demi, stretch, plie, up, rising up, and lower down. Bring it up. Arm in a nice first position. Feel that supported through the elbow. Coming down, tendu, and back to first. We're going to go again. Here we go. Demi and stretch. Demi, demi and stretch. Roll through the feet, rising up. Hold and down. How are we going? We're all right? Down and up and down. Tendu and lower and down. And demi and stretch. Demi, demi and stretch. Demi. Rolling through the feet and hold. Arm in first and up. Peanut's getting comfortable. We're in for a long haul here. And down and tendu back to first. Now I want you to give your legs a shake out because I don't know about you, but that is burning. So I need a bit of a break before the other side. Christmas holidays, hey? All right, shake your legs out and we're going to go the other side and we're going to do exactly the same thing twice through again, okay? It's actually going to work the same muscles because we're not putting our left or right foot in front, so it's going to be double the burn today. Okay, here we go. Happy Monday, everyone. And demi, stretch, demi, demi, and stretch. Rolling through the feet. Hold and down. And up and down. So these muscles should be switching on now. Down and tendu, in to second. And demi and stretch. Demi, demi and stretch. Rolling through the feet. Hold and down. Now resisting down on the way down, so we don't want to drop straight down. We want to make sure we go through those feet, yeah? And back into first. Here we go again. Breathe through and stretch. Demi, demi and stretch. And demi, rolling through the feet. Now this is the resistance I was talking about. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze and tendu in to second. Demi, stretch. Demi, demi, stretch. Rolling through the feet. Hold down. Keep those knees nice and straight. That should then switch on behind the back of the legs. Down and tendu, back to first. Shake your legs out, guys. All right. We're going to give the calves a little bit of a nice stretch there as well because we're doing a lot of rises. So just do normal calf stretch for you there. You can hang on to your chair while you do this, just in case we get a bit wobbly after that, the muscles. And other leg. Perfect. Didn't hurt my thighs too much, that one, more from the back of the legs. So if you feel like it as well, we can do a nice roll down just to stretch that out before we continue. Doesn't matter how far you go. If you can touch the floor, fantastic. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just cross your arms. And feel free to just give it a shake around a little bit too. Bend your knees if you need. Just relax the knees and straighten. All right, coming up. Okay, now, are we good? Can we move on to tendus? Okay, let's move on to tendus. So we're going to go from the first position. Today I'm going to do quite a few exercises with the hands on the hips for two reasons. So one, I really want you to focus on our target areas of the thighs and the buns. And number two, having the hand on the hip also creates that awareness of keeping the hips nice and in line, okay? So we don't get any hitching either way, all right? So we're going to take the hand on the hip and we're going to go plie, extend, plie and up, out, fondu, fondu and in. So that fondu is a fondu in the open position in a tendu, okay? And we're going to do that each position. Okay, so we're going to do it to the side as well, keeping those hips nice and square. It's a good test for me as well, actually. Out, up, out, fondu, fondu, up, plie, roll through, which we've just mastered, and a slow resist down. Now we're going to also reverse that as well. So we're going to take it from the back after that. All right, let's give it a go. Here we go. Hand on the hip, plie, extend, plie, in, out, fondu, fondu, in, plie, extend, knees over toes at all times, okay? We don't want any rolling of that supporting leg. And in, plie, extend, plie, out, out, fondu, fondu, in, roll through the feet, hold up, here we go, burn all the way down. Let's reverse and out and in and up and out. Now knees over toes and in. Plie, extend, plie and up, out, fond, fond. That supporting leg should be really burning by now, mine is. And 4, and Peanut's asleep, so we're doing all the hard work. Out, in, now rolling through the feet and all the way down. Perfect, okay. Now when I'm saying knees over toes, let me explain that a little bit further. We've got a couple of different options. Knees over toes is the right option. So what we want to do in those fondus is make sure our knee is tracking directly in line over with the toes. This avoids any pressure putting on the knees this way or any pressure on the ankle if we're rolling backwards, okay? So knees over toes means exactly what it says, okay? Knees over the toes, the correct tracking. Okay, take a deep breath. We're gonna go the other side, okay? Here we go, all right. From the first position, arm on the hip, and plie, extend, plie, up, out, fondu, knees over toes, in, plie, extend, in, up, out, fondu, fondu, in, plie, extend, plie, up, out, fondu, fondu, up. Here we go, roll through the feet, up, pressing down, and 8, down, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, out, fondu, fondu, in, and a 1, and out, 1, and up, out, fondu, fondu. I'm getting the shakes, are you getting the shakes? 1, 2, 3, 4, out, down, down, in, and a rolling through the legs. Keeping those knees straight, we're gonna lower all the way down. Perfect. Now don't worry if you get a little shudder along the way, it may happen, it's just muscle fatigue, but that's fantastic. Okay, So now we're going to do our tendu from a third position. Now if you are up to a fifth position and you have done ballet classes before, please feel free to go from the fifth position, but for today's purposes I'm going to go from third. So we're going to start in third position with our arm barre, and we're going to take it out to second position. We're going to go out, in and in and in. Now we're going to drop the arm down to a barre. We're going to take from the coup de pied and place it to the back, and coup de pied, place it front, okay? And the same thing to the side, out and in and in and in. Drop that arm down, coup de pied from the back, switch it front, back, switch it front, okay? Now this should burn through the back of the glutes while we're trying to change those positions. In second again, we're gonna go from the back and in and in, coup de pied, put it front, coup de pied, put it back. Same thing to the side, again, and in, and in, and in, coup de pied, and back, coup de pied, and front. Okay, so we're going to do that all the way around. Try and follow along with my arms. If it's too hard, please do feel free to put your hand on your hip if you're just trying to focus which foot to put where, okay? It's no pressure. All right, here we go. So let's prepare the arm to start with in second position or a hand on the hip, I really don't mind. Out and in and in and in. Now from the front to the back, from the back to the front, out and in and in and in. Now change the foot each time, and out, in and in and in. Change the foot and change the foot. One more time, in and in and in. Change the foot, change the foot. How we go with that? We're okay? Okay, shake your legs out. That should work the glute on the working leg, but especially on that supporting side as well, as we want to stay up on it the whole time. Okay, when you feel like you're ready to go, let's try the other side, okay? I'm losing a sock here. Means I'm working my feet really hard. Okay. Here we go. All right, prepare the arms, 7, 8, and out. In and in and in. Change the foot, change the foot. Let's try the arm on the hip. In and in. In, try and keep those hips stable as you move the foot. Up and down and out. In and in and in. Change the foot. How are we going there? Hips nice and stable. Out and in and in. Change the foot. Change the foot. All right, check the legs out. How was that? We're okay? Let's move on to a glissé, okay? So we're gonna go from the third position again. Now I do want this one on the hips because this is a little bit more complicated for you. So we're going to go plie and stretch, plie, extend, 1 and 2 and 3. Plie and stretch, plie, develope, 1 and 2 and 3. Plie and stretch. This is one for the thighs, yeah? And a 1 and 2 and 3. And second again, 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, we're okay to do that from the start, and then we're going to turn around and do the other side. Okay, here we go. And plie and a stretch. Plie, develope. 1 and 2 and 3. Plie and a stretch, plie, develope, 1 and 2 and 3. So keeping those hips nice and straight. 2, 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. And one more to the side. Here we go. Knees over toes at all times, yeah? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, shake the legs out. Sometimes I find shaking the legs out is just as good as a stretch. It just gets all the blood pumping. All right, other side, here we go. Hand on the hip. And plie and a stretch. Plie, develope. 1, 2, 3. plie and a stretch, plie, develope. 1, 2, 3. Plie and a stretch, plie, develope. 1, 2, 3. One more to this side, develope, and a 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now I'm not going to go into the footwork too much today because I really just want you to feel it from the back of the glutes and in the thighs, okay? So let's move on to our rond de jambe. Okay, so this time we're going to go from a third position. We will take the arm out to second this time, and we're going to tendu to the front. We're going to do that open fondu we had, carry to the side. Fondu, fondu, and back. Then we're going to do 4 rond de jambes. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do 2 on the plie, 2, 3 with the port de bras. Then we're going to come up. We're going to try as much as possible, see if we can take the leg off the floor and carry it all the way around to the back. If you can't manage that, please do keep it on the floor. And then we just think of these nice rotators from the back of the legs, taking it all the way around. You can work just as hard with it on the floor, okay? Let's try that from the start. I'm getting a little bit puffed. She's asleep, I'm puffed. How are you doing? You all right? Okay. Here we go. Take the arm out to second position. Fondu, fondu, and straight. Fondu, fondu, and back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now draw the biggest circle you have possible. We're going to take the arm to first position, carry it all the way around to second position, arm to first position, same coordination as the foot, but it stops at the side. Here we go. Just keep this one in first position at front so we can keep it nice and stable. And we'll go from the back, arm to the side. Fondu, fondu, and stretch. Fondu, fondu, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Arm, now this is a tricky one. The arm goes from the first position, goes out to the side to meet the leg, and then stops there. 3. How'd you go with that? All right, here we go. Now keep this one here. 6, 7, close back. Now just turn it parallel for me. We're going to roll down again. Cross those arms if you don't want to touch the floor. Just give the legs a little bit of a shake out because that really did work that hard. Rolling up, and we're going to go the other side. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. 7, 8. Fondu, fondu, knees over toes. Remember on that supporting side. Up, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Now here we go. Arm first to second. Arm first to second. Just keep the arm in first all the way around. Fondu, fondu, up. Fondu, fondu, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is a lot to think about here, but make sure you also have the supporting knee over the supporting toes as well, okay? Arm out to the side. Arm first, out to the side, and up, all the way around. Now make sure we turn it in on this side as well. I'll just turn this way while we stretch out, okay? So you're not... All right, stretching through, there we go. Shake it out, all right. Now, should we do a fondu? What do you think? Okay, let's do a fondu. Let's go from a third position. Arm in barre. Now we're going to take the fondu and go first position of the arms at the same time as knees are over toes. Extend. Now we're going to do a little mini attitude of the working leg, okay? Out. Then we're going to fondu. We're going to bring it coup de pied and we're going to hold, hold. Fondu, out, attitude, out, fondu, up, hold, hold. Fondu, out, attitude, up, fondu, in, hold, hold. One more time. How's that on the thighs? Is that all right? 3, 4. Mine is shaking. I'm not sure if you can see it through the video. And hold, hold. Okay, so that's that exercise, all right? Knees over toes as a friendly reminder. If you're a little bit confused to do those arms, let's also try it on the hip. So if you can follow those arms, go for it, but I might do it on the hip for now so it's a little less confusing. Okay, so from a third position of the feet, a hand on the hip this time, we're gonna go in that beautiful diamond shape, extend, resist, and out. Now feel like someone's pulling that leg through, up, 7, 8. Fondu and out. Fondu and up, fondu and up, into that coup de pied, hold. Here we go, to the back. Knee nice and lifted, okay? We want to avoid any of that. We want to make sure that thigh's nice and lifted, yeah? And fondu, and up, and hold, and hold. Same with the side as well. Feel like your leg's resting on a little bench there, and you actually can't drop that thigh down, okay? Maintain that level and put it down. Great, okay, perfect. Just face the chair. I was about to say bar for a second. Just grab your leg and we're gonna do a quad stretch now. I think it's about time at bar, okay? You can hold on to the chair. If not, you can take 2 hands. Best to try and keep the knees together. I've got very tight quads, so that's not gonna happen, so. All right. And then we're gonna go to the other side, okay? Hand on the hip. Fondu and out, fondu, extend, fondu, up, hold, hold. Now we're working all the way through the glutes, and obviously as you plie, those thighs are working at the same time, okay? Just make sure you're actively switching those muscles on, okay? Fondu and out, fondu, coup de pied. Should be able to switch those on, and one more to the side. Keep those hips nice and straight, okay? We don't want to hitch up at all. Fondu and up and hold and down. Other leg stretching out the quads, guys. So grab that foot, holding it up. Lovely, nice 8-second stretches. I find always good. And then we shake them out. Great, I'm pulling my socks off at the same time. Okay, yeah. Okay, adage time. All right, everybody's favorite. So starting in a third position, bra bar, we're going to take the foot up to the retire. We're going to pass it back and up, pass it front. So it's kind of a bigger version than what we did before in those coup de pieds. We're going to do exactly the same movement, but we're going to do it higher into that retire position. So up and down, and up, and down, and develope, devant, and down, and up, and pass it back, and up, to the front, and develope, to the side, 7, 8. Oh, I'm moving the chair too. Oh, don't do that. Don't hang on to the bar too tightly, or your chair too tightly. Up, am I gonna run out of room? 7 and 8. Now I just want you to tendu to the side. We're gonna do another roll through of the legs. 4, 5, 6, coming down, 7, 8. You don't have to do that, very sorry. You can take the arm off for a nice balance, but that's really a bad habit of mine, testing my weight at all times, but feel free to do that. Okay, so very easy for the brain. Just tendu to the side at the end and we're going to roll through the feet, okay? I don't want to reverse it today because I feel like the legs have probably taken enough and we want to be able to walk tomorrow, okay? Here we go. All right. Up to the back and up to the front and develope, devant, and down. Please feel free to keep the legs low. If you'd only like to do these retires to a coup de pied position, that's fine as well. You can also take the option to just develope a little bit lower to here. It will work you just as much, trust me. And up, and pass it, and passing the leg, and up. Extend all the way. Don't kick the wall like I just did. Tendu, and down. Rolling up through the feet. Coming down, resist, resist, and down. Shake the legs out. All right, fantastic. Let's do that one to the other side. Here we go. In the bra bar position of the arms, and up to first with the arms, and down. Now, as we develope devant, we're going to take that arm out to second position, and retire, and down, retire, and down. As I said, please feel free to take this lower. It will still work the same. Okay, just make sure those glutes are switching on from the back and on that supporting side as well. And down, and up, out, out, and down. Now Tendu to the side, rolling through the feet, up, hold, lower, down. Okay, shake out the legs. Fantastic. We are almost there, guys, okay? Just grand battements to go. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna do 3 grand battements front, 3 grand battements side, and 3 grand battements to the back, okay? Nice and simple. We're gonna take the arm out to second. We're gonna go out, down, out, down, out, down. Give it a nice plie and stretch, and then out, down, out, down, out, down, plie, stretch. Each position, okay? I'll talk you through it, don't worry. Here we go. 7, 8, and out, down, out, down, out, down. Nice work those thighs. Resist, and down, out, down, out, down. Resist all the way down, and don't kick the wall behind you. And out, down, resist, and out, down, out, down, out, down, and resist. Your thighs shaking on the way down. I'm shaking all the way down. All right, shake the legs out, other side. This really is thighs and buns. Woohoo! Okay. Here we go, other side. Make sure you don't have any walls in the way. Out and down, out, down, out, down, resist, up. Try and use the porta bra I'm doing, guys. If not, just leave it out in second position, okay? You can just use the arm on your plie. Up, down, up, down, up, down, plie, stretch, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more, relax into that plie and up. Okay, shake those legs out, fantastic. Okay, well, we are done for thighs and buns. I hope you're feeling the burn as much as I am. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure you keep up to date with all of our ballet classes and our content. And I would love any feedback on how sore you are tomorrow. It's fantastic. I would love to hear that you're working really hard. And we will see you next Monday. Bye, guys.